Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the ASEA Europe Breakfast Call of October. Special welcome to Zoltán. Thank you for joining this early morning, and thanks everyone for joining this morning. I want to start today with a very special announcement, an organizational announcement from our side, and I will quickly share my screen for that, because although it is good news, it's also with a little bit of pain in my heart to announce that our regional vice president Jörg Höchje took up a new position in the ASEA executive team. Jörg has took up the position of Chief Revenue Officer, which means that he will now be leading the global sales team. This is, of course, a great promotion for Jörg, and we have all the confidence in him doing a fantastic job there, like he has been doing in Europe. This also means that we needed a new regional vice president here in Europe, and I'm very pleased to announce that Eduard Guc has decided to take up this challenge. And what I can tell about Eduard is that he has been working with Jörg closely for the last 5 or 6 years, and the successes that we had in Europe is, of course, thanks to the great leadership and the associates in Europe, but also Jörg played a big part in this, and by his side was Eduard. So Eduard, congratulations again on your promotion. Do you want to share some words with with everyone on this call?
Sure, thank you, Rainer, and good morning, everyone. Good morning, Zoltán. Thank you for being with us today. It's our pleasure, and well, hope everyone is doing well. So very happy to be with you this morning. I would like to take a minute. I was more involved since 2017 at ASEA in Southern Europe until now. So I would like to take a minute to introduce myself to everyone on this call. I started my career after my studies in the catering industry in France at the French-German border. I was working as a pure salesperson. So this was not network marketing, but the principle was more or less the same. I was paid only if I was selling. And to me, this was one of the best school in life. And in a more general note, sales is one of the best school in life, because you work with people, you learn to understand them, you deal with their concerns, etc., etc. Then, because of family reason, I had to leave France and move to Munich, to Germany. And this is where I discovered network marketing in 2014. As Rainer mentioned, before working with Jörg together at ASEA, we also worked together in another company before, and I decided to join ASEA in January 2017 as a key account manager for Southern Europe. I must admit that at the beginning, before I discovered network marketing, I was very skeptical about this industry. You know, I remember when people came to my parents' house trying to sell them some stuff we could buy at the store, and I didn't know anything about network marketing at the time, and this is also why I was very skeptical. But no, I can tell you, after 7 years working in this industry, I strongly believe that our distribution model is the future for 2 main reasons. The first one is because we tend, as individuals, we tend to engage more and buy when we trust the people. So this is the strength of network marketing. And the second reason is because we are living in a time where more and more people need a second income. More and more people need another source of income. And this is what is possible with network marketing. And we have many examples here. Since I started in this industry in 2014, I worked together with many people. I saw those people starting from nothing, if I may say, and now they are earning very good money. They can have another lifestyle compared to what they had before. And I think we also have a very good example today, and Zoltán will share more about what he's doing and his achievements. So this is, and all the stories and working with all those people finished to convince me about the potential of this industry. And talking more about ASEA, what did attract me to this company is the vision and the ethos of the founder of Verdis and Tyler Norton. I had the chance to meet with Tyler just before I started in 2017, and to me this was a game changer. Tyler is a game changer. I had the occasion to attend a lot of events from a lot of different companies, but I never saw someone like Tyler. I never saw a founder and a boss like Tyler here. So I believe we are all very lucky, and I personally feel very lucky to be part of ASEA and to be part of this company. I'm a big believer that network marketing is one of the best way for people to reveal their skills, to reveal their leadership skills. And as a vice president now, I will be in charge of ensuring the best environment for you, for all of you, to develop your activity and to develop your leadership skills. And if I can emphasize on one thing, is that I believe a lot in simplicity, especially when we are facing challenging times like we are living right now, right? Sometimes, and this is my feeling and this is what I can see, we make ASEA too complicated. Right? And in order to reach a broader audience, we need to make easier, we need to make it simpler, we need to find a common denominator to promote ASEA. So what can be understandable by everyone? We are not all scientists, we are not all professional networker. So this is very important. And how you can explain ASEA in a short way. I think we all know the elevator pitch, right? How you can explain something in less than a minute or two to someone. And because we are all surrounded by many opportunities, I believe you also receive thousands of emails of advertising. And also because our time is limited, we all have 24 hours in a day. It's very important to make it simple and being able to explain ASEA in a short way. And this will be one of my biggest priority over the next months, to go towards more simplicity. And the fact have proven that this is working. I would like to share with you one studies from the magazine Forbes. Simplicity earns a premium. 64% of the consumer are willing to pay more for simpler experiences. And simplicity also builds loyalty. In these studies is mentioned that 61% of the consumer are more likely to recommend a brand because this brand it's simple. So those are in 2 minutes what I wanted to share with you today. I feel very privileged to work for ASEA. I feel very privileged to be in this position. We have a fantastic corporate team, so when travel will be allowed, I encourage you to visit our office and to meet with our team in Munich. We have a fantastic leadership team. No later than yesterday, we had our focus group call. And of course, we are surrounded by fantastic people, and all of you at ASEA. This is what makes me very proud to be part of this company. So I didn't want to be too long. I'm of course available for you to meet with me. Well, this will be virtually, and I would be happy to continue this discussion with all of you. But we have a very good and very busy program today with lots of news, and of course our new ambassador diamond, Zoltán Varnán, who is with us today. So Zoltán, congratulations again, and thank you very much for your time. Render, I hand over to you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Eduard, for these words. I strongly believe that we are in good hands with you, And I also want to mention that even though Eduard took over this position and Jörg is now responsible for all regions in the world, he's not gone. He is in close contact with us, in close contact with Eduard, of course. And I think this, for Europe, this is a really good change, because we have someone in an executive position that comes from our region, knows what's going on, and will do everything he can to make everything easier for you to sell our products, to make sure that Europe is always thought about when making decisions, because we are a global company and we need to act like a global company. And I also believe that this promotion from Jörg is related to that, to give us a more global focus at ASEA. So that's a good thing. And Eduard already mentioned the fact that we had our focus group meeting yesterday, and it was Morten Dam who mentioned, he made a joke about rank advancements, that Eduard and Jörg rank advanced to the next level. And this is important. It's of course important to recognize the rank advancements of our associates, but it's also important to recognize the internal team, because they did a good job. They made ASEA stronger, and recognition is a really important part about network marketing. And this is also a good way to introduce Zoltán, because as probably everyone knows that he rank advanced to Ambassador Diamond. And so Zoltán, congratulations. And it is a great pleasure to announce him. I've been with ASEA for well, close to 2 years now, and Zoltán and I started at the same time. So I have had the privilege to see his business develop over time. And especially in 2020, his business exploded, and he did an extraordinary job by building a great team. But because this rank advancement took place a couple of weeks ago, the news is already out, and many people, associates from Europe, but also leaders from all over the world reached out to us, asking more about Zoltán. What is he doing? How did he become so successful? And I want to take this opportunity with Zoltán on the call to, get a bit of insight in what he is doing, and how he's building his business. And I had a couple of talks with Zoltán, of course, and always when I say building his business, he says, I'm not building a business, I'm building up people. And this is exactly what he's doing. He's creating, as he likes to call it, a winner team. He's creating leaders by building the people up. And Zoltán, again, congratulations, fantastic. It's been a while since we had the privilege to announce a new Ambassador Diamond in Europe. Thank you also for waking up this early. In the UK, it's even earlier than here in Munich, so thank you for that. If you want to share a couple of words about how you feel about reaching Ambassador Diamond, and maybe then give some insights in what are you doing? How do you build up your team?
Thank you, Jörg, and sorry, Eduard. I said Jörg. Thank you, Eduard. My brain is still working in that way, old way, and thank you, Rainer. So very good morning for everybody. Yes, it's 1 hour earlier. I woke up 4:22 UK time. I put my alarm. I set my alarm 6:20, and I can't remember when was the last time. I think when I was traveling to Finland, or I don't know where. I was traveling somewhere. It was the last time I put my alarm clock on. So it was a very hard work, but I made it. I want to say a big thank you for Sissel Andersen. I see Sissel is in the call, and then I just want to say a big thank you for her. When I took this tie out from my cupboard, the jacket that I was wearing last time was very interesting to see. It was a platinum pin in my jacket. So the last time I was wearing a jacket, I was a platinum. I can't remember where I was going, but it's so amazing how how fast time is flying. It was yesterday when I met Cecile, when we met online on Facebook, and we set up Zoom call, and I talked to Cecile. The very first time, I liked her very much, so I was very smart to make a good decision that I found Cecile. And then I remember that she did so many meetings to our team. She traveled to Ireland, she traveled to Hungary. So she did so many, she served our team at the beginning in a very high level. So I want to say thank you as well to her. I want to say thanks to Morten Andersen, who sponsors Cecile. And I want to say thank you for Chris and Rhonda, who sponsored Morten, and Trish, who sponsored Rhonda and Chris, our upline Ambassador Diamond. And of course, I want to say a big thank you for Alan Noble, who at a very early stage, he saw the opportunity. It was a very brand new company. Alan Noble was right at the beginning, and Alan Noble saw this, and then he was taking seriously. And if all these people in this sponsor line, if they didn't pick up the phone and didn't call that person, I wouldn't be here today. This is from a fact, and all the business partners most likely wouldn't be in this call. So I want to give a credit to all these people who made the phone call, especially for Trish, who tried 5 times in 5 years to call Morten for offering this opportunity. And Morten and Cecile as well turned down the offer. And this is an incredible story, that if somebody says no, it doesn't mean no forever. It means no right now, but it doesn't mean people not changing mind every week, every month, and every year. Life circumstances is changing. So it's a huge lesson. So thank you, everybody, and thank you, Cecile. I wake up very early, and then I didn't want to miss it. I just want to give a few thoughts, what I did differently or what I do differently. I have experience in network marketing, so I have experience in a big network marketing company for 10 years. I started 2 times. First, I started in 1992. I can't remember how old I was. I survived 3 years. I did a lot of party. I went for a lot of meetings. I got to know a lot of positive new people. So it was a great experience. I didn't achieve any success in between 1992 and 1995, early 1996. I didn't achieve any success. So I thought, this is a great opportunity, but not for me. It works for others, but it doesn't work for me. So I left. I went to school in Switzerland, hotel and tourism management. And then I started working in the restaurant business. I traveled in a cruise ship for 6.5 years as a waiter. And then I went to Ireland as a restaurant manager, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. I was single at that time. And then I lost my job in 2008. And that was the big thing that is really changed the concept that doesn't matter how good education you have. Yeah, that was the biggest tragedy that I faced. A fact. I had a Swiss diploma in hotel and tourism management. I paid a fortune. I had incredible, great experience in the cruise industry, and then I was the first to have been fired when the recession came, because my salary was the highest. So it was a big lesson from life. And then that was the moment when I was facing that doesn't matter how good education I have. If I have a boss, I can be fired anytime. And then that was the luckiest day of my life, because if I haven't been fired, I wouldn't be here with network marketing, and I wouldn't make 10 times more money than I was a restaurant manager there. So this is how I started the second time network marketing. So regarding with the business, in my previous network marketing business, I was building for 10 years. And in 10 years, I saw so many people, and it was like really traditional. What we did is we were chasing people. We were running after people. We were begging people to come to the meeting. We were aggressively try to convince people to buy products. Products, the category of products they could buy from the shops. And it was a very, very hard work. And then at the beginning, of course, in 1991, when the first came to Hungary, nobody knew about network marketing, so everybody joined. And then when they find out what it is, now it was a different story. So when I do my presentations today, I show a slide to people and I explain to people the traditional, the old way of network marketing is when nobody knew what is network marketing, is aggressively selling products to friends and families, products they could buy from the shops, and the price is different. But the point is, we aggressively try to convince people who don't want to be in this business or don't want to, they don't need these products. And the biggest challenge is that we try this our friends and families. Now, the big difference, what I do today, so instead of chasing everybody, instead of convincing everybody, what I do, and this is the biggest difference, is that I'm selecting people. So I make people aware that I have a business idea and I have a successful business. And then what I do is I'm selecting people through a 3 steps qualification process. And if you are the right person for my team, then I could offer you a business opportunity, a business partnership. But that's the key, is that I tell people straight at the beginning that only if they qualify for the certain criteria, for the basics criteria, that I think it's worth of my time, my money, and my work invest to you. So if you can prove me and all the criteria are correct, then we can make a partnership, most likely. So this is what I do straight at the very, very beginning. So that's the first thing what I'm doing differently. Now, a lot of people all over the world, they build very successful business with the traditional old way. When we were running, we were the one who running after people and chasing people and hand hunting people. And a lot of people become super successful in this business all over the world. And then because now, if the older generation, the 30, the 40, the 50, older, I mean, not the young generation, of course. If I call somebody who's 20 or 25 and I tell them network marketing, they don't know about it. But they have a parents, and if they go back, their parents, then most likely everybody heard about network marketing or multi-level marketing, and everybody think the old traditional way, chasing people and pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme is that you join a team and then somebody above you going to take advantages of you. And everybody think this way. And this is a great example, me and Sissel, to bring us this example, that Sissel is a triple diamond, started in 2015, if my memory doesn't cheat me. And Sissel did incredible job. He became a diamond in the first year, and he became double diamond in the second year, and triple diamond in the third year. And now Sissel is 5 years in the business. I started 20 months ago, which is not even 2 years. And now I am in a higher rank than Sissel, so I overtake Sissel. But the reason I'm telling this, because most people don't understand, this is not the pyramid scheme. This is not the pyramid thing. The people above you taking advantages of you. So you can overtake me. And I'm telling to the team that, guys, my biggest dream is to find leaders who's going to be overtaking me. That's my biggest dream, is the master. The master is great when the students become better than the master. That's the master. So this is what I'm looking for. So it's not the pyramid scheme, but most people, they think and they believe it's a pyramid scheme. They think that I'm chasing you because I want to take advantages of you, and then I'm going to use in the pyramid scheme. So I need to clarify with these people that is absolutely nothing to do with this. You can get paid much more in the middle of the pyramid than people above you. Somebody above the pyramid can make much less than people above. So I have to explain the compensation plan is not paid by position. The compensation plan paid by performance. And the performance doesn't matter where you are in the structure. You can be anywhere. If you perform higher, you make much more money. So when I explain this to the people, I tell them, I have experience, I know step by step exactly what to do if you're ready to pay the price. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be a quick, rich scam. So you have to have a pain. If you're not going to have a pain, forget about success. Any success in the world, any business or anything in life, if it's no pain, there is no gain. It's just, this is a fact. And then I tell people, hey, if you're ready to pay the price, and if you can convince me you have a very, very good reason to build this business, I'm happy to invest. But until you don't convince me why, and here is the key, why you want to sacrifice, why you want to work hard, why you want to take the pain, why you want to take the disappointment. If you don't explain me a good logical reason why you want to do this business, I have a question mark if I want to invest my time, my money, my work into you. So I need to find a why. If you convince me what is going to not going to stop you, not going to give up when in the rocky road it's the difficult times will be there, then I'm happy to invest. So that's the first thing that you need to convince me. And then I take people through a qualification process. So what I do is I tell people, I'm watching you as a personality. I'm watching you if you keep your words. I'm watching you if you are a positive mind and attitude toward rights or toward life, or just complaining about everything. If you are the person who's looking for solution for your problems, not just complaining. I'm looking for your, if you're coming on time. I'm looking for if you keep your words. So this is the things I'm looking at the beginning. And then I invite you for explaining you the details. Of course, at the beginning, I'm going to tell you very briefly that I'm involved in a business in launching a project to the market. Very exciting, and we broke many records, so we know exactly what to do. Cells in the molecules, first time ever in human history, they stabilize outside of the human body. It's incredible business opportunity beside the product. So I want to sit down with you, and then I'll ask the question is that I have a contractual agreement with a biotech company, $180 million behind. So it's not a garage company, just opened yesterday. And then we are aiming for $500 million in the next few years. So this is what we're gonna do. And I have $1 million question for you. Is it worth 40 minutes of your time to sit down and talk about this seriously? And I need from you a clear yes or a clear no. And then I shut up and I wait silently under the person. But when I scare people like this, everybody say yes, even if they don't show up, but they say yes, most people. If they say no, that's incredibly good because I was not wasting so much time. So I saved a lot of time not to talk with not the right person. So I invite them to a presentation. So I explain them, I show them everything. At the end of the presentation, I tell them, hey, Johnny, if you like it, I can show you and I can explain you 3 techniques that you can test these products on yourself. Even in 10 minutes or in 7 days, you can test this, but we have a 30 days money back guarantee. And I will show you 3 different ways how you can test this. So you can experience it. I'm going to show you some more business secrets, how I'm building this business. So this is the second meeting, what I'm going to share with you, but I have a condition to meet you with the second meeting. And my condition is I want you to do your research. I want you to read more because this information in 40 minutes was so little, so tiny. And then what I wanted to go out is I want you to watch this typical video. So of course, everybody go on Google and gonna find different websites, but I want typically this video. So I give them a video which is explaining fully about cell signaling molecules, redox, and all these things. And I tell them that I want you to come back with the 1 page of handwritten notes. And I want you to show me the handwritten notes. So you watch the video paying attention, not in the garden or not playing and cooking in the meantime. So I want you to fully focus on and come back. If you can do this within 48 hours, I'm very happy to take the next steps. If you come back to me 2 weeks later, I'm sorry, but I have no business offer for you because most likely you are very busy or you have no time. And I need people who has at least 2 hours free time daily. So if you can do this, I'm very happy to continue. And I'm very happy to meet you. Just in case if I never see you again in my life, I have to promise you, I'm going to be the same happy person. So I'm showing my posture that I'm not begging you, Johnny. If you like it, you take it. If not, happy for you, happy for me, I take the next person. And because of this attitude, people smell, I'm not begging them. So this is the key, is I'm not worried to lose people, because the people I lose, they are not the right person today in my business. And that's the key. So I'm really selecting people. I'm filtering people a lot. So those people come to my business, those people most likely, they really want to do this. So I meet them in the second time, I show them the Renew 28, and I show them how to use it, and I tell them to try to use it. I'm not promoting to test the redox, the molecules, because it takes more time, but with Renew, it's fast, we can have this. But if somebody's telling me, Zoltán, I'm convinced, I want to buy, then of course, I let them to buy the redox as well. And then I give them Robert Kiyosaki, The Business of the 21st Century, a small part, and I ask them 6 questions. So I give them the 6 questions in advance. So I tell them, this is the reading, please read this. This is the 6th question I'm going to ask you. That's the final test. You need to convince me you have a business mindset. You need to convince me you understand the difference between active income and passive income. So you understand the value. If you build a team and you have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 euro passive income from this business, I want you to understand the value of making 5,000 euro in the job or making 5,000 euro in a network marketing. So this, I have 6 questions to educate people about business mindset, long-term thinking instead of short-term thinking, investment, patience. So I educate people before I give them business offer. Now, if people sign up because of the products, I let them sign up straight away, but I make it clear to sign up in the business and have a ASEA website and access to the products in the wholesale price is one thing. But to qualify for my coaching and mentorship program and qualify for my time and my work and for my money I'm going to invest into you, it's a different thing. So this is 2 separately from each other. It comes together if you are the right person. So I'm still showing my posture, Johnny, you need to convince me, because if we come to partnership, I am the one who is putting more value to the table. What you put is 2 hours daily. What I put is a lot of experience and proven steps which are working. So Johnny, I am in the position that you should be asking me, you should be convincing me instead of I'm convincing you. I'm offering if you are the right person. So that's the biggest difference between anybody else and then doing that. And then when people qualify, and then of course I have to keep reminding them, because people, they keep forgetting. So I have to keep reminding them that they have to show me that, and at the beginning everybody has to go through with this tough times when you start doing it and no results. So at the beginning you have this much work and this is the results what you will get, but this is the price we need to pay in order to get to the stage when you work this much and the result's going to be this much. So it's like anything in life. When you start to learn to drive a car, when you start to learn a new language, when you start to learn to play guitar or piano, just try it. And you will be struggling and you will be frustrating and you will be sweating. And you think, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to do it. It's either you give up because you have no reason, or you have a very, very good why. You have a burning desire why you want to do this. You're going to keep practicing until one day you're going to be a master. I remember when I started learning English, and I never ever going to be able to speak fluently in English. So difficult, and the words and the grammar. And then remember that I just bought a guitar for my son, and I start playing in guitar. We watched the application how to play guitar, and then so everybody knows. Everybody get my point. You know that it's not easy when you start anything in life. So patience. If you have no results, fine. You are in the right track. This is completely fine. It's perfect. Just keep moving, keep going, and we have regular consultations. You'll be fine. Now, and then, of course, building leaders, and the leaders is actually the people who are example to other people's, but not just in business, in any area of life. So we have to be an example of how to treat other people, how we speak to other people. We have to show example. The fast forward, what we are doing in the business is a very, very good example. And that was my key, I think, at the beginning when I was building my base of the business is fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. That was my number one focus. And then, yes, anything I didn't cover with building leaders or anything like that.
Well, Zoltán, I had, of course, 5-6 questions prepared for you, but I think you answered them all. But one thing that I do want to mention is that, just to the last thing that you mentioned about expectation management and knowing your why, and that in the beginning it can be difficult and that you have to deal with a lot of rejection. But I think also that someone from your team, Martin Sushi, is a great example of that. He had a very strong why. There was no failure, was not an option for him. But in the beginning he was struggling. But now, I think not even a year later, he's a double diamond, which is of course great. And secondly, what you mentioned about fast forward in the beginning, but you never stopped doing this, because I can remember well that in the week that you became Ambassador Diamond, you also finished another fast forward. So this is for you. You never stop looking for the next person. And I admire you for this. And the one thing I do want to ask you, because this is all very business related, I know that one of the reasons why you wanted to be your own boss is also to have more time for your wonderful family. So one question I have, not business related, is how does a day in the life of Zoltán look like?
Okay, so
by waking up at 6:20, but normally.
Yeah, but it was a different when we became gold in the first month on ASEA business. I have a different time schedule when I was alone, and then we start building the base. And it was different when I became a platinum, and it's different today. So it's a different. Now, let me tell you what was the daily schedule when we started. We started wake up always 7:30 in the morning together with the kids. They dress up, they have a breakfast together, and we bring them to the school. So together with Annette. So we bring the kids to the school. That was last year. And then when we came home, we had the breakfast with Annette, and then Annette stayed downstairs and I came upstairs to my office, and both of us, we were making phone calls until 2:30 p.m. From 9 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. We both separately, we made phone calls all day. This is how we build gold in 6 weeks. So that was a different schedule than today, because now today Annette is more in the kind of translation, a lot of things. She was translating Hungarian. So we are the same with waking up 7:30 in the morning. We bring the kids to the school and we come home, we have breakfast together. And Annette goes to the massage chair, doing her massage, and then she's studying or learning, whatever she's, and then I'm checking the emails. So in the morning when we wake up, I don't take shower because, I'm helping with the kids to get ready. So only just brushing teeth, nothing else. So many times you catch me in the afternoon, 2 p.m. I still didn't take a shower because I was still in the office at the computer. So now a couple of times happened I'm taking a shower at 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And then, so today is completely different than in the beginning. But of course, I'm in the computer, and then I'm so grateful for this standing desk. So I can stand, not just sitting all day. And then I'm answering the phone calls, and then I'm doing, but slower, the fast forward. So I'm doing less fast forward, but I'm still doing the fast forwards. And then calling the business partners, a lot of consultations I'm doing, not with everybody, but those people who are really hungry. And yeah, and then in the afternoon, we go and pick up the kids. together again, and then we play about 1 hour in the afternoon and what happened in the school, so a little bit relaxed. And then every night I do meetings, but no more and more I start giving away to the presentations. At the beginning I did every day the presentations for the prospects, but now it's more I giving out to the leaders. So we do presentations every day, and we do group trainings every Thursday night to the English speaking business partners, and do a group training every Friday night to the Hungarian group of business partners, which is the first 30 minutes is only testimonies, what happened to people who just start using Redux, and the second part is the business building part. And then every Sunday is a day off. So every Sunday it's a family day. Every Sunday I try almost completely switch off the business and then just playing with the kids.
Thank you so much, Zoltán. I was looking at the chat and there were a couple of questions, and I don't know if you want to give away all secrets, but what you mentioned is your 6 questions that you ask your potential business partner. Can you share that with us, or do you want to?
Yes, I can. I can't remember exactly because now I'm not asking, I'm sending the people by email the questions. But the first I ask is, what are the 4 quadrants from Morback Kiyosaki? Everybody knows E, S, B, and I: employee, self-employed, business owner, and an investor. What are the 4 quadrants, and how people think in the 4 quadrants? So the left side is the poor side, the right side is the rich side. The left side is poor in terms of income or free time, or both. The right side is the rich side if they're successful, because if you are not successful, then you are in trouble. The right side is the rich side in terms of income and free time. So what are the 4 quadrants? How people think in the 4 quadrants? What's their mantra? What they keep saying? Employee, they want security. I want a well-paid and secure job. Self-employed, they don't trust nobody. They want to do it by themselves. And the business owners, I'm looking for the best people working for me. And investors, how much is the profit I'm making on my investment? So this is the next question. And the next one is, what are the 3 types of education? Scholastic, when you study in the school how to learn to read and write, and basic mathematics. That's everybody needs, how to read, how to write. So scholastic education. The second one is professional education. When you become a profession, you become a doctor, or you become a dentist, you become a car mechanic or a chef, and then you're going to work the left quadrant as an employee or self-employed as a professional education. And the third one is the financial education. Is the financial education when you build how to build business assets, which is building a freedom. Financial education, you cannot learn mainly from the universities. You can learn from a mentor, from a coach, and from life. Of course, a lot of books available, but financial education is completely different than all the others. And if you want to become financially free, you need financial education. You need a coach, a mentor who can guide you instead of you pay the price themselves. It takes much, much more time and you lose much, much more money. So what are the 3 types of education? This. Where you can find a mentor. Is anybody offered you in your life a mentor, a coach who was financially free and offered you for free, holding your hands and walk the walk with you to your financial freedom? If yes, why you are here? Why don't you be where you are not with this mentor, and why you're not financially free? But most people say no, never. And that's the key point. When people telling me no, never, so I'm asking the next question. If one day, if you get lucky, and if you get the opportunity, if somebody who is financially successful is offering you for free without paying them, would you appreciate, would you value, would you understand the power of a coaching and a mentorship, as somebody is coaching and mentoring you, how to get the fruit, what is in his tree already, what you are looking for in life? So I'm looking for people who recognize and realize that the mentorship and the coaching, what they get in this business is just incredible value. But if they don't realize, we had this Natalia from Italy, she had no idea that she's talking to somebody who could help her to get financially free. because she was not properly prepared for this. So I need to prepare people before I offer them a business partnership. And then the last thing what I'm asking them is, I can't remember exactly all the 6 questions, but the most powerful question, what makes you really financially wealthy? Not rich, wealthy. What makes you really wealthy in life? What makes you financially really, really successful in life? Is it money? Is it hard work? Is it real estate, gold, or businesses? Which one? And it's a very tricky question because none of them is only knowledge. It's only knowledge what you know about real estate. It's only knowledge what you know about business. It's only knowledge what you know what to do with the money. It's the knowledge what to do. And this is the most important people have to understand. It's not the products is going to make you financially free in this business. It's the knowledge what to do with the products. It's not the business going to make you financially free. It's the knowledge what to do in the business. Because so many people get the products and they never become financially free. So many people get the opportunity of ASEA business opportunity and they never become financially free. So it's not the opportunity, it's not the products, it's the knowledge what to do with the opportunity, it's the knowledge what to do with the products going to make you financially free. Very simple example, people get the cash when they win a lottery. They have the cash, what could make you really financially free. And they screw it up because they don't have financial intelligence how to invest. And their emotional is much stronger than their financial education. And they screwed up, they spend the money in 3 years. It's proven fact. So this is what I have to teach people when they understand. I ask them the question, not just to memorize the answers. I want to give them, I want them to give me a logical answer. They understand once they come to the business, then what they do, they're gonna take my advice. They're gonna follow my steps because they understand if they copy exactly what I did, they have to be successful. So it's financial intelligence is the one which can succeed, but you need a coach for this. And without your coach, you're gonna waste many, many years, and then you're gonna give up much, much quicker, much earlier than you will figure out by yourself. So without the coach, you die. So this is what I sell. I sell my coaching and mentorship program, which is free. But I need to feel that you appreciate. I need to feel that you are hungry. You're following the steps. You are every single meeting you are there. If you miss, I had a business partner, she didn't come on Thursday night. And I asked, what happened? And she said she was busy. I don't want to invest my time, my energy, my work to somebody who doesn't understand the concepts that how crucial to be there every single meeting on Thursday night. I don't want to do that. So I tell people, hey, Johnny, I am very happy to invest my time, my work, my money into you, but you have to prove me that you are a good investment. If you can prove me, I'm happy to invest. And this is partnership, and a partnership, both of us, we put something on the table. If I see you put your part to the table, I'm happy to put that. But people don't know this. So I have to educate them before I offer them. I have to tell them what it takes to be successful. And I want to tell them, we're gonna make agreement if you agree that you're gonna invest from your side. And I tell them the criteria, a daily habit, the weekly habit, monthly habits, annual habits. If you can pay the price, I'm happy to invest. I don't hear what you say, I hear only what you do. So don't tell me, guys, please do it. If you do it, I'm happy to take my part and I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to fight for your success. And this is very crucial. Before I offer the business partnership, I have to educate them so I understand. Some people, they get very quickly. Some people takes more time. So I don't recruit people so fast. So sometimes I take time to understand.
Thank you so much, Zoltán. Great insights. Also looking at the chat, I think that everyone agrees that this is a great morning session. I know that we said let's do 15-20 minutes, but this is way more important than all the other things that I had prepared. I want to thank you for your time. I want to congratulate you again on this Ambassador Diamond qualification. But I know, and I know that you know, that this is only the first step for you and for Annette, and that we can expect a lot of great things from you and your team, of course, because you're not doing it alone. But thanks so much. Yeah, I wanted to do a recap about the Webvention that we had a couple of weeks ago. but considering the time, I will only point out one thing that is some really great news. As we all know, is that the Ascent qualification already started in August, even though it was only announced during Webvention. And this incentive is really important for everyone here in Europe. And we know that a lot of associates and teams are working towards this qualification. And yeah, because the qualification already started without us knowing, this might be a bit unfair. And we had some internal discussions about this. And the outcome of this is that we are changing the qualification criteria slightly for Ascent. The qualification period will stay absolutely the same. However, the points and the volume you need in order to qualify will be decreased by 20%. So I will quickly share my screen and show you what this means for the Ascent qualification criteria. So I will just pick out the fifth prize here. When the qualification started, you needed 20 points and 1,500 enrollment volume in order to qualify for the fifth prize for Ascent. With these new criteria, you only need 16 points and 1,200 volumes. So all of these prize levels, the points and volume you need to qualify is reduced by 20%, which is, I think, great news. We know where we need to go. This will make it easier to qualify for this incentive. I think that this is going to be the biggest trip that we ever did, because of course also the qualifiers from last year will participate in this event. And with these qualification criteria and the fact that the trip goes to Croatia in Europe, of course, I believe that we can have a lot of Europeans here at this event. So I know that our marketing team has worked hard to finalize the flyers and documentation about Ascent, and I know as of yesterday this has indeed been altered, so you can find all the information with the updated criteria in the VO as well. But I think it's great news. We can make it even more successful, and I want to wish you all the best of luck with qualifying for this incentive. One other thing I want to mention is that during our last breakfast call, we had Derek and Shane on the call talking about the Connect app. I am a big fan of this app. I think it's a great marketing tool. The only thing that was a shame is that when you sign up and you live in a specific market, you only had access to the documents and the videos that were available in that market. But I can confirm that as of now, you can, in your settings, change the market as well. So you would have access to all other videos that maybe are not available in your market, but are available in other markets. This is in line with what I mentioned at the beginning, is that we are a global company, and that that of course it makes sense to start building your business in your own country, but we do not want to limit you to that market alone. And maybe you have business partners all over the world, or you have a prospect in a country that doesn't speak your language, and you still want to share information with them, and you can't do it because the app doesn't allow you to. And as of now, this is possible. So I think this is also great news. And that was what I wanted to share with you all. Zoltán, thank you so much again. Eduard, thank you as well. And thanks everyone for joining. And I think that we kept it slightly under the hour, which is great. And I hope to see you all next month at the next breakfast call. So thank you so much, and enjoy your day and enjoy your week, and see you next time.